In this video we will talk about SAS graph product. Okay, so SAS graph product contains proc gchart and one more thing is nothing but proc gplot. Okay, so first we will talk about proc gchart. Okay, so proc gchart is nothing but whenever you want to create a chart, at the time it is useful for you. Okay, so here you can see chart names. Okay, these are the chart names. Okay, all these are chart names. V bar slash V bar 3D, you can use V bar, otherwise V bar 3D. V is nothing but vertical bar. Okay, H is nothing but horizontal bar. Okay, you can use H bar or H bar 3D. Then pi 3D. Donut chart is there, star, block, these are all charts. Okay, so you can see the syntax here. So syntax is nothing but proc gchart data is equals to dataset name option semicolon. Then you have to use a chart name. Okay, in which category you want, that you can see here, and here chart variable. So next is nothing but options. You can use options here as well. Then you have to use run statement as well as quit statement. For proc data sets we are using quit statement, and for proc gchart we are using. So please make a note here. So for proc gchart and proc data sets we need quit statement compulsory. Okay, then second one is proc gplot. I'll explain you soon. So today in this video we'll talk about proc gchart only. Okay, so here I'm typing proc print data is equals to my data set name is SAS help dot class semicolon run semicolon. Okay, proc gchart data is equals to my data set name is what? My data set name is SAS help dot class. Okay, I'm copying this and I'm pasting here. So when I execute this, proc print data is equals to SAS help dot class semicolon run semicolon. You can see here. Okay, how many variables we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 variables, and how many observations? 19 observations. So here you can see this is my sex variable, and we have male and female here. So I want these male and female, I want to convert into chart. Okay, vertical bar. Okay, so my chart name is vertical bar. I want to convert it into vertical bar. So how to do this? Nothing but proc gchart. You have to use the syntax data is equals to my data set name is SAS help dot class semicolon. Then we use V bar. Then what is my variable name? Okay, chart variable name you have to check here. So my variable name is here sex. So here I'm executing this. I'm typing here sex semicolon run semicolon, and you have to use quit semicolon. Okay, so when I execute this, okay, my output will not display in my output window. So totally we have 5 windows. Okay, but it will not display in these windows. Okay, so separate window will be open, that is nothing but 6th window. Okay, proc gchart window it will open. So when I execute this, you can see here separate window it is showing, my output is displaying in separate window, not these windows. Okay, so this is the 6th window, and you can see here at the top it is displaying as frequency. Frequency is nothing but number of observations count. When we are executing single variable, here we are using only single chart variable. So when we execute this, by default it will display frequency. Okay, so here we can use options, I said, right? So here we can use options as well, I said. So what options we will use means, I want to display frequency count outside of the bar. So here I'm using option. Okay, first option I'm using outside is equals to freq. what I'm typing outside is equals to freq. When I execute this, you can see, just a minute, I'm closing this, just you have to close this, okay, then execute. You can see here 9, okay, and you can see here 10. So we can see the observation counts. So how many female categories are there? 9. And how many male categories? 10. Okay, I want the exact number, okay, at the edges of the bar. For that purpose we use this outside is equals to frequency option, okay. Similarly you can use inside is equals to frequency. I'm copying this, okay, Control C, then paste here, Control V, okay. Here instead of out I'm typing in, then we'll close this, close before executing, okay. So when I execute this, you can see 9 is displayed inside, okay, and 10 it is displaying here, okay. So this is about outside and inside option. Next option I'll show you. Now you can see this is my name variable, okay, and I want to create a bar, okay, vertical bar, okay. So how many bars it will display? For sex it is displaying 2 because we have repeatedly males and repeatedly females, so it is totally separated male and female category. Yes, now you can see here this is my name variable. So here records are not repeated, and how many bars it will display, just comment below, okay, pause the video and comment it. So how many bars it will display, I'll explain. So I'll copy the same thing, okay, and I'm pasting here. Instead of, okay, this, okay, instead of sex I'm giving here name, okay, semicolon, okay. So when I execute this, you can see how many bars here, totally 19 bars you can see, okay. This is about the vertical bar. If you want it to convert into horizontal bar, okay, you can convert like this also. And before that we will use this option here also in my name. I'm copying this and I'm pasting here, so give a slash here. So when I execute this, so close this window here, then you should execute, okay. So close this and execute this. You can see edges of the bar we can display the exact number. So how many ones are there here? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. So 19 bars it is displaying totally. Here only I want this in 3D. So V bar 3D you have to type, then execute this. You can see it is displaying in 3D, okay. Closing this. And similarly you can use H bar, means it will display in horizontal. So when I execute this, you can see horizontally, okay. So got it, H bar, V bar, this is H bar 3D, okay. So by default it is displaying frequency here. V bar 3D, H bar 3D, H bar is clear for you. You can use outside or inside, it's up to you. Till now we have did character variables, right? We used name and sex. Now here age is a numeric variable, right? So name, sex are character variables, right? Okay, character variables nothing but it includes alphabets, okay. So numeric variable is nothing but contains numbers, okay, digits, decimals, okay. So here this is my numeric variable, right? So I want, okay, here you can see this is level is one group, so these values are repeating, yes, and 12 is another group. How many groups we have till 16? So 6 groups we have. When I create this bar, okay, when I create this age chart variable into bar, how many bars it will display? I'll copy this same thing. Okay, so proc gchart data is equals to sasself dot class. Then here instead of name I'm using here age. Okay, and I'll remove this. So when I execute this, okay, h bar I'm using, okay, here. So when I execute this, you can see how many bars it is displaying. 1 2 3 4 5 6 bars it should display, but it is displaying in what? It is displaying like here 11.4 12.6 like that. It is not displaying 14 as well. So here in my output window you can see when I execute this class, you can see 14 age is there, but here in the bar it is not displaying this, right? So I want the exact age value. I don't want like yeah, I want exact age values, but I don't want like this output, right? So by default it will display age midpoint. Okay, by default it will display age midpoint, so I don't want it like that. So for that I'm closing this. Okay, just a minute, right click, close this, and for that we use one option. Okay, for a numeric variable we use the discrete option. So this is a discrete option. So when I execute this, you can see 11 12 13 14 15 16, totally 6 bars. Okay, so I'll show you in v bar, vertical bar, it will be clear for you. Okay, so just a minute, close this before executing, then execute. After closing that window you have to execute. So you can see this is nothing but vertical bar. Totally we have how many? 16 till 11 to 16 it is displaying, as well as you can see 6 bars here. When I used discrete option, you can see, okay, this is my age variable, values are in ascending order. So 11 12 13 14 15 16. In output you can see here my SAS help class, you can see here 14 13 like that. It is displaying in ascending order, but don't concentrate on these values. I want bar wise ascending order. So these, okay, this is nothing but age wise ascending order 11 to 16, but concentrate here, I want bar wise ascending order. So which bar is low, I want it to display at the first, and okay, which bar is high, I want to display at the last. So low to high, so I want bar wise ascending order, and okay, frequency count edges of the bar I want. So how to do this? Give the space, okay, and type ascending outside. Okay, outside is equals to frequency. Okay, so when I execute this, you can see bar wise ascending order low to high. So age 16 is having low frequency here. Okay, so and which bar is having high frequency? You can see here this 12, age 12 bar is having highest frequency. So bar wise descending order I want to display. How to do this? Just in the place of ascending you have to type descending. Okay, so in the place of ascending just type descending. Okay, when I execute this, you can see bar value is having high frequency here, and here it is displaying low frequency. So this 14 15 age is having the same frequency, so it is displaying as 4 4. Okay, so instead of frequency I want percentage. Then how to do this? So look here, percentage wise when you see here, so which age percentage is more here? So 12 age, because here the 12 age people values are repeated. Okay, that's why it is showing here. Okay, this 12 age people percentage is more, but which people age percentage is less? So 16. So instead of frequency I want to display percentage. So how to do this? So either frequency or percentage. Okay, this or that. Other than this we can unable to do in this statistics. Okay, so I'm closing this. Okay, so I'll copy the same thing. So I want to convert this discrete into statistics. So for that we use type is equals to percent. Okay, so type is equals to percent I am using here. Okay, so when I execute this, instead of frequency you can see here in the output. Okay, percent, you can see instead of a frequency you can able to see here percent. So here also I want to see percent. Okay, I want to see this bar wise also percentage. So how to do this? Inside the bar I want to see, just you have to type here inside. Okay, so inside is equals to percent. So when I execute this, what it will display? Will it display the output? No. So go to the log window here. So here in the log window it is showing that, so the variable vbar 3D chart for age could not be labeled using insight is equals to, because the labels are wider than the bars. So labels are wider than the bars. By default a bar is width size is 2 only. So for that we have to give width is equals to 8. So I am giving here width, width is equals to 8. So I'm increasing the bar width size. So when I execute this, you can see here, just a minute, close this. Okay, when I execute this, you can see percentage inside the bar. Okay, so you can able to see here percentage here, right? When you are using single variable name, either it is a character or numeric, by default it will display frequency only. Instead of frequency you want percentage, means you have to use type is equals to percent. Okay, so here character variable also I want type is equals to, okay, I'm using here, okay, type is equals to percent. So when I execute this, and this is my character variable, name is my character variable, right? So when I execute this, you can see instead of frequency it is displaying percent here. Clear? What is my text color here? Black. Okay, I don't want my text color to be black. I want to give okay, after this width is equals to 8. Okay, see text is equals to red or pink. I want pink color. I want my text to be printed in pink color. So when I execute this, my text color will change. My text color is black, right? It will change into pink. When I execute this, you can see in pink color. C outline is equals to green I am using. Okay, so C outline means color outline. So we are coloring this outline here. You can see it is in green color. One more option we can use, width outline. So W outline is equals to, I am giving the width size as a 4 here. So here it is displaying width. Yes, you can see this is having less width here. I want to give width size as 4. So width outline is equals to 4 I am giving here. So when I execute here, you can see my width size of the bar has increased. So pink is not able to display clearly here, right? So I'll give here blue. Okay, instead of pink I'm giving blue. You can see my text in blue color. I want to give a background color as yellow. For background color I'm using a C frame. Okay, C frame is equals to, okay, yellow. Okay, when I execute this, you can see my background color has changed into yellow color, and I want to change the bar color also. I want it to display as orange color. Okay, so I want to give bar color as orange color, so for that I am using pattern color is equals to orange. So we will use this pattern only in proc gchart. Okay, so in proc gchart only we will use this pattern. Okay, pattern color. So I am giving pattern color is equals to orange, means bar color we are giving here. So when I execute this, you can see, okay, it is displaying in orange color. Clear? And instead of this background, we can, okay, insert our image as well. Okay, so here I am going to the Chrome and I'll select one image from this. Okay, flower images. Okay, so here, so I'm selecting this image. Okay, right click, then save image as. So save image on desktop. Okay, so here save. So you can see desktop. Okay, right click, go to the properties. Okay, go to the security, then copy this path. So here extension will be .jpg. Okay, jpg is our extension. So after copying this, go here. Okay, no need to use C frame is equals to yellow. When I execute this, okay, I'm not inserting image still. So when I execute this, it is displaying in yellow color. Instead of yellow color, you inserting an image, right? So we are inserting an image in the background. So for that, no need to use this C frame. So don't use this. So I'll comment this. So here I'll use iframe. Okay, I is nothing but image is equals to single quotations, within the single quotations paste this, okay, semicolon. We can able to see the image here. Clear? So we have successfully inserted our image. Okay, you can insert your photo as well. Okay, so it is not looking good in orange color, right? So what color will give? So I'm changing my pattern color as a yellow. So here it is displaying like this. Yes, so yellow is looking good. Yeah, so yeah, so this is about, we can insert image. Yes, we can increase the width of a bar. Okay, width size of the bar. We can color our outline. Okay, we can color the text as well. Yes, so this is about, and we can change the bar color as well. Yes, by using this pattern, it will only work for the gchart. Clear? We have learned vertical, till now we have learned vertical bar as well as horizontal bar. Okay, so we can create pie chart as well. So instead of v bar, I'm using pie here. So when I execute this, you can see here frequency of age, and this is how our pie looks like. Okay, so here I don't want to be display values here like this. I don't want these values here. So instead of this, I want in another way. So for that, I'm closing this. For that, we use one option, that is nothing but we use the legend option. So this legend option will be useful only for this pie chart, not for the v bar. Okay, so here you can see it is showing number as well as color code. Which value is having less percentage? 16, right? So we can explode this 16 okay, age. Okay, how to do this I'll show you. So here simple, you have to type explode is equals to 16. So when I execute this, you can see like this, it will display the pie chart like this. So I want to convert this pie chart into 3D. So how to do this? I'm copying the same thing. Okay, I'm pasting here. Okay, so nothing but we have to type here 3D. Okay, after pie we are typing 3D, and I'm executing this. You can see this is my pie chart in 3D shape. Okay, so instead of pie I'm using donut chart. Okay, so donut chart I'm pasting here. Okay, when I execute this, this is how our donut looks like. Okay, so this is about donut chart. We can convert it into 3D as well. Okay, instead of donut I'll type star. Okay, so when I execute this, we'll remove this explode. Okay, and legend as well. So when I execute this, you can see this is how our star chart looks like. So, and I'm copying this same thing. So instead of star I'm using block. So when I execute this, it will display like this. Okay, so this is our block chart. So how many charts I have discussed? So chart names from here, no? Okay, so V bar 3D is done, H bar 3D, pie 3D is done, donut, star, block, everything I have covered here, right?